I'm Emmy Lucas for Civic Center TV here at the PetSmart in West Bloomfield, where local shelters teamed up with the Michigan Humane Society to find several needy animals new homes. Oakland Pet Adoption Center, Poet Animal Rescue, and Canine Companion Rescue Center were among the shelters that participated in the event that helped find several local animals a new home. All too often, families get set about finding a particular breed, or they make a spontaneous visit to a local pet store that ends with an exciting addition to the family, unaware there are several animals right here in their own community in need of a good home.
Adopting an animal, you're actually saving a life. And when you work with those of us in the rescue community, we have a lot of information for you regarding the animal's background and history. And, you know, they're not all just strays that are running the streets. That, you know, we do have a lot of folks that, for whatever reason, if someone's lost their home and they need to find a new home for the animal, that we try to give the new owner as much information as possible.
And in the case of Poet, a rescue group that has no home base and runs strictly off the support of foster volunteers, a rescue is a rescue for life.
That's one thing that we do require. If for some reason their situation should change, they have to rehome the dog. That's part of our adoption contract, is they are required by law to return the pet to our organization so we can find a good home for it.
And at the certified pre-owned pet adoption events, the shelters make sure you and your family just don't take home a cute new companion, but they match you with one that will make a forever friend.
POET stands for Pet Ownership Education Team. And what we really want to do is make sure that we find the right home for the right animal. Really matching pets with owners is critical to make sure they don't end up back where we found them.
You know, when you're interested in adopting, we want to make certain that we match the right animal in the right household. So we like to get as much information from you as possible so that we can find the right match for your household.
Not only will you be giving a pet a home it deserves, but you'll be saving yourself some money in the process.
It'll average, depending on the rescue organization, anywhere between $100 and maybe on the high end $300 to adopt. Ultimately, the animal will be completely up to date on its age-appropriate vaccinations. It will also be spayed or neutered. We will have a heartworm check and a fecal analysis as well. And then we have coupons that will be available for the animals from PetSmart. And it's really a lifelong decision that you will not regret.
And in addition to the proper paperwork and up-to-date vet checks, each animal comes with a story.
This is little Precious, and she is actually being fostered by the folks from Canine Companion Rescue Center. She's had a rough start to her life. She was parvo positive and made it through that. She also came to them with a broken leg and made it through that. And we have a wonderful family here today at the event that is adopting her.
We came here today in hopes to adopt a puppy, and we found Precious. We saw her face and her ears and absolutely fell in love with her, and my husband could not stop smiling. We thought that it would be a good lesson for our children to come and see, you know, just different animals here from the Humane Society in hopes that they would appreciate the animal a little more.
This is Matthew. He's a pit lab mix. He's probably 10 to 12 weeks old, and he's here today to get adopted.
This is Sitka today, and she's approximately a year old looking for her forever family. Today she came from the kennel, and then I volunteered to come today and just told the dog, and this is who I ended up with.
My dog's gonna be jealous. In total, 16 animals found a new home. And although it was considered a success, the harsh reality is thousands are still out there just waiting for someone to find them.
There are thousands of animals in our community that are looking for new homes. These are animals that may have lost their homes due to divorce or a death in the family, or, you know, maybe an unwanted litter. And there are thousands of animals looking for new homes at shelters all over the metro area. Please choose adoption, as, you know, you truly are saving a life.
If you weren't able to come and find a Sitka of your own, there's no reason you should have to wait for another adoption event. Log on to MichiganHumane.org. For Civic Center TV, I'm Emmy Lucas.